Hey, would you like to cure death? Got him. That's the anime, guys.
Oh god, I have the stream the stream playback on. I just stupid singing. It's just looping.
Fucking
that's
love it.
perfect.
It's lovely.
It's great.
Alright. So I totally forgot to introduce everybody last time and I feel like a total dick.
Okay. Let's do double introductions. So we'll introduce in the beginning and then introduce at the end. That sound good?
Only
Yeah,
one
sound
for
good,
me
sound
because
good.
I wasn't here last time.
E.
You're right. Okay. Well, I need the music. Can someone find me the OST and send it to me? Playlist. Okay. So, oh shit, we didn't. We're supposed to talk about an anime we're supposed to watch next week.
Oh shit. We could talk about it after. I mean, just a few more minutes.
We
Yeah.
can't. Okay.
It's in club room. Got it. Eat.
Wait,
Thank
what?
you.
Thing that
OST.
they-
Hellgirl.
Guys,
God,
think
hiccups.
about an anime that has.
What's the thing?
Ocean
what's the
Man,
thing?
take me by the hand. Take me by the leg.
Take me by the land.
Ocean Man.
The anime needs
Ocean
to have
Man.
someone.
Take me to
anybody,
hell.
Anybody have any suggestions?
Cute
Food?
girls doing
Guys.
cute things.
Oh, okay, there you go. Wait,
Wait,
that's
wait.
anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait. What about? Ah, fuck. I don't know what it's called.
Band.
Want
It's
to try
like
a studio thing?
Has to have characters and a band in it.
Okay, okay.
Musicians.
that's pretty good. So music or in a band, or
Like
just
in a
music?
band, music in a band. It like yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
take that shit.
12 episodes? I'm guessing.
Cute girls
Well, actually, if
Yeah,
you think
K-On!
about
is
it,
long,
playing.
K-On! Is like 24 episodes
and there
I
won't be
don't
anything to
give
talk
a
and
about.
there's 3
Okay.
seasons.
That's not even what I was thinking.
Okay,
of, but
let's
go
think
ahead.
about
Detroit
it. Let's
City-
think about a good one after. Okay, Detroit
We
City.
can't talk about it after because the vote's supposed to go on during Larry.
Okay, so before we talk about Hellgirl, let's just focus.
Yeah,
real
Danny's
fast.
right.
So-
Let's watch Sword Art Online, all the seasons, non-stop, all the movies as well. Get the visual novels out, play the video games, get a PS Vita, play all the video games. Let's do it,
Yeah.
Danny. You're onto something.
There's my
Alright, let me see. Completed
Oh, yeah.
episodes.
You know what? Let's go to Kyoto Animation Studios because I kind of feel like that one had a lot of good shit that like no one could really lose to, and you can keep your
Well-
vote, Hibiki Euphonium.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Let's do-
that still counts.
yeah, that still counts.
All
'Cause
right.
I
wanna
also
suggest
really
a
wanted
good
to-
anime.
What am I?
Kyoto Animation
what I made-
Studio. Because I also wanted to watch Kyokai no Kanata because I wanted to review that one.
Is that 12 episodes?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
Hibike is 12, right?
let's start.
About-
Yeah,
The
but there's 2
first-
seasons.
Yeah, the first season is 12 or 13.
I think it's
close.
Oh,
13.
we could put Free on that list. Hey,
Oh, I'd watch free.
hot boys, hot boys.
Can you link this animation studio that you're talking about? Second.
Kyoto.
Fuck, that is not the right link.
That is Osaka.
Uh huh.
Osaka,
That is
Osaka
not the right
Studios.
link.
Got
There
him.
you go.
Oh,
Kyoto
Clannad.
Animation Studios.
Oh shit, it's gonna get lit. Suzumiya Haruhi time. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. I'm not putting
God.
Suzumiya Haruhi. I'm not doing that to us. Oh, Lucky Star. Oh wait, no, we can't do Lucky Star. Let's see.
It's 24.
Where did you go? Free.
Oh, let's watch Chunibyo.
Agami Brilliant Park. Kobayashi Maid Dragon.
Okay.
Let's-
You guys can
Okay.
silently read your votes and then we'll go over the.
I don't know if this
Introduction.
is one. I can't remember.
Didn't we
Some-
already do this?
Yeah. But do you have
For
a better
Nichijou.
idea, Sunny?
Oh, we did do this for Nichijou, huh? Fuck it, we'll do it again. Who gives
Yeah,
a
who
We
shit?
could find another
They-
studio.
Nah, they got good shit. Just keep it, whatever.
Yeah, they got good shit. I like.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
let's keep
changing
it.
my vote.
good shit.
Oh,
I'm changing my my suggestion.
So it's just a studio. It doesn't have to be anything, or is it something special?
Just the studio.
No, just a studio. Everything that they make is 12 episodes. They own or other
Lucky
really
Star,
gay anime.
Chijo.
Canon.
Oh yeah, they made that. That's so odd.
They
Anyways,
did.
Guys, welcome to this week's Anime Analytics, which we're actually supposed to change the names soon, but we'll see how that works out.
It's Attack on Anime,
That name's
Was-
dumb.
and we're gonna attack the anime Hell Girl.
That name's
Because
dumb, I
fuck
don't like
this anime.
We don't attack it every week.
I
Sometimes
don't-
we actually like it.
And then-
Larry.
so it's a defending on anime. It's a defense
Oh.
on anime.
it. No, I don't like that name, Larry.
I don't like it
Yeah,
either.
we have to
Fuck
vote,
all you.
Larry. Remember I said that. Larry, remember? Like, I just told you today, we take a vote.
That's why I was asking about the YouTube videos. They're all titled that, and I was like,
I
why?
can change them later.
Don't worry, I made a
It's-
point of it
I just-
already.
I
Like,
remember
we're
what
not
it was. That's
attacking
why.
anything.
On
We're gonna
this
attack the
episode
fuck out
of
this
Ripe
anime.
Mangoes, we're gonna be talking about Hell Girl.
Yeah, this anime on
Uh,
paper shouldn't be on paper. So.
The anime on
Okay,
paper
so
is not on paper.
I'm your host, Diggy Stock. I'm also the president of Otaku Anonymous. Larry, Akira.
What? Sorry, I blinked out.
That's totally okay.
I'm sorry.
we all did.
So what am I supposed to be saying?
Introduction.
Oh,
This is
okay.
nice.
Kira, and I'm a club member. Yay!
Ocean Man. Take me. No, I'm Larry. I'm just the other guy who runs this weeb trash can.
I'm Silver, and I recently found out that I am a goddamn giant compared to everyone else here.
Oh god.
I mean, I thought that was obvious.
I think no, because we're all very short. Like Larry, you're
Yeah.
short for the typical male, and I think Sunny, you're almost as tall as Larry. Have you ever measured yourself?
I don't. It's been a long time.
I think
don't
I'm
wanna go
about
to the
as
doctor,
tall as
that's it.
Sunny.
All
I'm
right.
Sunny, and I'm also rather short.
On that note. Okay, so this week's anime we're talking about Hell Girl, also known as Jigoku Shoujo. And it's about one of those Japanese myths things where it's all like, oh my god, that music is loud.
Purgatory Girl.
It's like based on one of those Japanese myth things. It's supposed to be like, if you do this at this time, this person will die, and
It's Persona 4.
yes, it's Persona 4.
Look into a TV at 12 sharp, and you'll see
This
who's
is
gonna
the-
die.
This
Except
is
you
the
get to
script
choose.
of Persona 4. What do you call it? So this one is about an ancient Zelda. This one's about an ancient Japanese spirit who comes, and if you go on midnight on her website to type down someone's name, she'll come to you and she'll give you one of those little Japanese curse dolls, and she says, "Hey, if you really want to go through with it, just tear the ribbon off this doll, and the person who you fucking hate will die. But not die; they'll
Red
go to
skin.
hell. So if they go to hell, when you die, you also go to hell. So that's the price for it. And yeah, let's just get into it.
You'll never see heaven.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This show.
So let's talk about first thoughts. I'll start. I love the manga because the manga is very short. It's very straight to the point, and then you feel some kind of, I don't know, some kind of relief from it. But the anime was nothing like the manga. It's nothing like the manga at all. The manga's good. The anime was kind of, it was like it was meant to piss you off, but not in the good kind of way. Like Tate no Yusha was meant to piss you off. This was meant to like just be like. It did it wrong. I have no idea how some people fuck it up so bad, but they fucked this up. That's my first initial thought. Kira?
I actually watched this anime like years ago, like a while ago, and I actually liked it then, but rewatching it now, oh my god, like, it took forever to get like truly interesting. And I don't mean interesting like, oh my god, I need to watch this. I mean interesting as in,
God.
okay, now, it's getting somewhere. But oh my god, it was so repetitive. And I feel like the concept of the anime was really good. Like I feel like it definitely just could have been so much better. That's my first impression.
Larry?
I usually don't like the animes that go to like the super dark side of humanity, because then it doesn't just feel real. Like that one bitch who just like had dogs captive. Cause
We'll get to the episodes.
why?
Your initial
It
thoughts.
just yeah. It's just it's like when they do that like crazy horror. It just didn't feel real, I should say. Even though I'm sure these situations have happened before, it just did not feel real enough.
Silver?
I couldn't watch the whole thing. I'm not a fan of dramatic episodic animes. If it's gonna be dark and like spooky or something, it's gonna have a storyline. I started watching it and I was like, there's no storyline. The episode is, hey, this, and it repeats. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done. It's okay. I'm not gonna put myself through this.
But I put myself through it. And oh boy, do I want to. Oh god. I have never seen anything so repetitive and terrible in my life. Like, it started off, it happened one episode, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a pretty good premise. I wonder what they're going to do with it. Next episode, it's the same thing. Next episode, it's the same thing. About third episode, I started losing hope, and about like fifth episode, I asked Larry, and I'm like, okay, does it get better? He's like, yeah, it gets a little bit, it changes around episode 7. It gets around episode 7, I have a little bit more hope, and then it crashes because it never recovers, because it is the same thing every episode, little bits of plot about the journalist.
Hmm.
It's just awful. It is the same thing every episode, trying to showcase the worst parts of humanity, but it's not really in a believable way. It is there's so many reused voice lines and animation sequences, and it just drived home for me just how repetitive this was.
I actually have an interesting factoid about that. But
Is it actually the exact same voice line every time?
well, see, the thing is, this animation studio and the people who usually license their stuff are known. They're fucking known for having a really small budget and pushing their animation to 24 episodes or longer. They have made Ranma 1/2. Oh, yeah, they animated Ranma 1/2. 2 other Rumiko Takahashi things. And Rumiko Takahashi, she makes her things super fucking long, like Inuyasha. And she also made Rurouni Kenshin, which I love that anime, but the animation's terrible. So yes, everything is redone and repeated, because that's just the way the animation studio is.
Yeah, about the time I saw the animations looping for the second time in the second episode, that's where it started to be like, oh god, what am I in for?
But I still finished every episode, and I hate myself for it. This might actually top or go beneath Phantom Requiem for my least. It is that bad.
Larry, will you read Mark's comments?
Starting from the 8:39, Mark said, before you were watching the anime, from reading the description, I thought it was going to be like Death Note, but I was wrong. Super repetitive, felt like should have been changed up a lot more of how repetitive it was. They also reused a lot of animation and asked for every episode, like the scenes where Hellgirl would fly off in her flying chariot. Yep.
Weird.
Why was
was-
there only a face on one wheel?
Because
That pissed
he
me
is
off
the
so
chariot.
goddamn much.
He became the chariot. He like the old guy that's with her became the chariot, and
Yeah.
he doesn't have 2 faces.
But maybe so. It wasn't even the old guy's face so on the wheel.
Yeah, but apparently it actually was. It's really weird.
It wasn't the old
I-
guy's
I-
face.
Yeah, you figure it out at like episode 25.
And it said a formulaic demonic nonsense. Yeah, that's probably
And
It wasn't even
like
scary.
a
It was
bunch
just
of
like, hey, look,
pretty
it's a bunch of
assholes
assholes.
willing to damn themselves to hell.
We
So,
could have watched another. It could have been Halloween themed.
Okay. So I'm gonna just say I disliked it, but I still don't think it's as bad as Lion Barrels. Lion Barrels made me want to kill myself. This honestly just made me go, oh my god, am I done yet? Like, is it? Oh wow, 5 more episodes. Wow. But Lion Barrels made me want to like fucking die. So
I rarely,
I dislike it, but not as bad as Lion Barrels.
I rarely
can't-
just flat out skip stuff. Like I skipped the opening, I skipped the ending. I did other stuff while this was airing. Anything to get me through it. It was awful. I could not keep going. I was falling asleep. I had to find something else to do.
No,
At
it
the
was
same-
definitely
so-
boring. It was boring.
so, like, the compared to the Lion Barrels, like, I mean, I forced myself to watch all of Lion Barrels because it was my recommendation. If I hadn't watched all of Lion Barrels, if I had watched like a few episodes of it and then just dropped it because it was like, oh, this is bad, you know, maybe I could probably say it's about the same. If I forced myself to watch all this, I might have wanted to kill myself. So I can't say it's better or worse than Lion Barrels because I didn't watch all of it. Because I literally, like you said, Sonny, Larry said it was what episode 7. Takes 7 episodes to get to
And even then,
the bit of
bare
plot
minimum.
about
yeah, it's
bare
like
minimum.
it was hardly anything.
the
It's
daughter
little
and
hints. Yeah.
the daughter
and
and
the
the father
journalist.
trying to figure out about and like shut the website down that takes 7 episodes to get to.
To start, and then it's a snail's pace until the last like 3 episodes where everything happens.
I was about to
They could have
say,
made
like-
this a 6-episode series.
I was gonna
And
say like
not
I
even-
also wanted to drop it, but like then in the like 4th to the last episode, it was like, oh shit, now you want to put story in here? Fuck
I
you.
know. Like the why? Why do that?
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't try to get to the story. Like, I didn't know there was going to be any story. I thought it was going to be all, oh, here we go. Here's another repeat of the same thing. But then before the podcast tonight, I broke open the wiki just to look at it. It was like, oh yeah, there's storyline, and I was like, oh, well, when does that happen? I was
Yeah,
like, did
really
it
late
start?
in.
Did it start in episode 4? Maybe I dropped it in episode 2 early, but you're saying 7? Psh, no.
It wasn't even 7. He said 7. It was like 8 or 9. Like they're introduced around like 6 or 7, and then you don't really know who they are until like
Well,
9.
It was episode 9. I remember looking at episode 9. I'm like, wow, this one's actually just a little bit different. So,
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
because there's
so
actually a recurring
glad.
character.
I'm so glad I decided to stop watching it then, because I would have driven off a bridge. Because I was
Okay,
watching
so-
it.
that's it.
Watching
I
it
like
in my
the
car at
concept
work.
of it so much,
God.
but the anime just made me so sad, so disappointed.
Yeah, moving on to the next question actually. Good segue. What was your guys's I guess the case that you want to talk about? Cuz like it could be your favorite, your least favorite, or just one that's kind of like what? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm
I-
saying.
Well, yeah.
So I'll go first. I kind of feel like mine might be the same as everybody else's. The one with the girl and the fucking dog. The 2 dogs, and then one of the
Fucking
dogs.
terrible.
One of the dogs just decided to have puppies, and then very next day it's dead, and it's like, what the fuck? And then like the woman's like all restrained and stuff, and the puppies are okay. Then all of a sudden the puppies are in the bathtub, and it was like, what? Like when I was telling this in the car with Larry. When the animators break the immersion that you are watching a show just so they can piss you off in the show, because like Evangelion did a thing where it was like, man, I'm pissed off, you know, but it was like the creators didn't make me forget that it was like I'm still immersed in the show, like I'm interested in what's going on, but when this happened, oh fucking dog.
That dog is mad that the dogs.
Yeah,
The immersion broke.
I was gonna say a bad joke, but okay. So, when the animators made it so that they're just doing it to piss you off at this point. It's like, fuck it, fuck this anime. Like you're just trying to piss me off now. Like that's like you're just a fucking troll. The animators are just fucking trolls, and it's like you're mad, and it's like yeah, but it's not a good mad. Like Tate no Yusha is a good mad, but this is a bad mad. I don't like it. That's how I felt about that episode. Kira?
I remember one scene. I think it was like the second episode. The girl. No, maybe it wasn't the second episode. I don't know what episode it was, but it was a girl that was being stalked. I feel like she's the only one that can get away with doing this because she was legit right about to die. Like the ones that like weren't right about to die, I'm like, I understand because this guy was actually in the investigation of stalking her, and he was making sure that nobody found him because it was him. So like I feel like that's the only one. Like that would be like my most understanding why she'd pull the string, but all the other scenes where they would like pull the string and do all this shit, I'm like, it was over something stupid. Like you don't
Petty
need
bitches.
to go to hell. Yeah, like you don't
Petty
need to go to
bitches.
hell for this. Like the first episode, all right, this bitch was a bitch, but you didn't have to be silent. You could have told the teacher that it was lost. Like I don't know, and then she wouldn't have tried to your body. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, it's just stupid. And they were in like middle school, like they're like 13, 14-year-old, like just deck her in the face. I don't know.
Pop her in the mouth something good. You don't gotta send yourself to hell just to take her to hell.
I know.
Most of these people were terrible assholes. They would have gone to hell anyway. You just gotta give them time.
Legit, you gotta give him time. So, I feel like the one where she was being stalked, I can understand why she pulled the string. Because one, it was happening for over a year. The guy was in the investigation, making sure he wasn't getting caught. And then, yeah, it's just, and she was about to die. So it was like a life or death situation where she actually couldn't get the cops to come in because, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's my favorite or the least hate the most.
Okay, real fast before you go, Larry. Everyone put in their submissions in the Discord and with a small description, please. And Sunny, can you do it? Because I'm on limited internet, so I can't even go to the website right now. Thank you. Okay, Larry, go for it. Typing.
Oh
my
what's it
God.
called?
I'm not putting that one in there.
What's it called? You know what Hibiki is about. God, it was in my head. I was thinking about it this entire time. Oh God, I just lost it. It's like,
Didn't even
all I
spell
think about how
trumpets
stupid those
right.
fucking whatever.
Trumpets.
All I can think about how fucking stupid those dogs were. Oh, the actor one. That's what I was thinking about. Oh God, that actor was so fucking stupid. I love that one. I love that one so much because she tried to be all slick and shit. She tried to be all tight, and then her adopted mom like, nah, bitch, I could read you, motherfucker. I could read you. Just stop. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. She's like, stop. Just stop. It's like, no, I didn't do anything. And then she goes and like fucking messes up that bitch's throat. Like that's not okay, man. You're not alright. Like you're not okay. And the girl was like, I actually have to do this. And she's like, I'm gonna cancel everything. She's like, haha, I finally won. She's like, bitch, I'm taking everything down. I ain't adopting you anymore. That shit was fucking funny. Because I was like, yeah, right, Mark? I was like, she ain't gonna get away with it. Like, she's so stupid. like really, it was so obvious. Like, I'm a perfect actor. Get away from my mom. Get out of here. And she like doesn't even like, she like smacks him with the fucking umbrella. Get you next time, you meddling kids. Like, really? If I was a robber, fuck it, go hard, go ham, like take everything, smash a vase and shit. Like, oh no, I got hit by a fucking umbrella. I gotta go. Like, bitch, your acting skills suck, and you got terrible, and you hired terrible actors. That one was funny. See, Mark got me. And then yeah, fuck those dogs. Not the dogs. Fuck the dog case. Your turn, Sophie.
My favorite?
Or the one that
None.
stands out to you, the one that you want to comment on.
I mean, I guess of the three I watched, the baseball one was kind of because it was a little different. A little a little different
That was Max Shade, dude.
because it
That
was
baseball one.
it was a dude. Yeah, and it was shady as all hell. Like but it was still the same thing. Like it wasn't anything to write home about.
He just straight up murdered him.
He did. I was like,
Like,
that's
I didn't
fucked,
do
dude.
shit, man.
The worst part was like, they should die for me. I was like, yo, that's not okay. Like,
Gotta calm that ass down.
You okay? I know.
Yeah, that's about all I can say about that because it was like, oh, all right, it's dudes instead of a chick.
Sunny.
Oh, the only one that I can really remember is the one with at the circus thing, where the girl
that
like
was
killed her
weird.
own sister. That one was weird, but that's the only one I can actually remember.
That circus
That one was
pretty
crazy.
good. That was pretty good.
Killed her and took her spot.
Uh,
I don't really
Also-
have much else to say. That's much it.
to comment back on the one I was talking about. Why the fuck didn't you just pull the string? Like, after a while, I was all like, fucking bitch, your dogs died because of you. You're an idiot. You're a
She's-
fucking idiot.
hey,
Like, you should have
hey,
pulled the
it-
string. As soon as the
Alright.
first dog died, I'd be like, bitch, bye. Like, or just stabbed her, or tell somebody. Just tell someone. Which just made me so pissed off. I was like, God, use your... No one believes you're there for your own will. Nobody believes it. Everyone's gossiping about it, and you hear the gossip, you dumb bitch. Why don't you tell someone? Dogs died. 'cause
I
of
know.
you. I hate you.
She's like, my dogs are hostage. Like, bitch, if you just like speak the fuck up.
and then they
maybe
just
they
added,
would-
and she killed her own baby. It was like, what?
What?
What is
Yeah.
this? They couldn't fit enough concepts into an episode, so they just shoved them all in.
That episode was bad. Especially when the cops, he was like, yo, just hear from my mind. It's like, bitch, are you fucking crazy? Like, we didn't even know. It's like,
Yeah, that was.
I didn't like that one. What was another stupid ass case? What was another stupid ass? Oh, the best friend one with the stalker girl. Where she's like, I swear I'm not a
That was
stalker. And I was like, you're a
stupid.
stalker.
That one was
she's
really
like-
stupid.
That was
And then the girl's
stupid.
like, I'm not in the circle anymore. It's like, no, there's no room. She's like, bitch, they're not my friends. You're my true friend. Pull the string. I'm like,
yeah.
what? But I go to hell. Pull the string. I'm like, bitch, but it's under your name. And I go to hell. Pull the string. I'm like, bitch, did you not listen? Like, oh my
Apparently
god,
not.
they're so stupid. Like, if I got, oh my god.
Yeah, they're all like middle school idiots.
I
Yeah.
know.
Like they have no sort at all. They don't understand their consequences.
I know. It's just too much. This anime was too much. What was it?
I really
Oh my God.
hated at the end how she broke her immersion of being a fucking Kundere. I'm like, no.
Yeah, she did.
That's
She
what makes
did.
you cute, bitch. Like, that's the only reason why you're here. You're a gimmick. You can't break your character. Fuck you. That made me mad, because I love Kunderes. Like, how dare you? Anyways, Larry, you had one?
Yeah, that fucking ending case where he's like, I'm Hellboy. I've been through hell. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait, just right there.
That had that one
That's-
animation I love. Where the woman's all like, this can't be. And then she tries running away, and then the things wrap around her knees and then start swinging her around.
Yeah, and then he's like, I challenge you, Hell Girl. And then he just flings her fucking body across the room. Like he just, like
That
literally,
was
it's
really
just like
poorly
like
animated.
a
too.
ping pong classic scene. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That
And then he
was
just
bad.
changed her to a crucible. He's like, bitch, you got some dirty ass clothes. Let me slap you on with some Lolita gothic on. Wow, you're so beautiful. And then sets her on fire. And I'm like, dude, that's not okay, man. And then the actor is like, you've been making fun of me too much. And he's like, Jack Black. He's like, you've been making fun of me too much. I gotta pull the string. My manhood's on the line. He pulls it. And then she's like, well, I gotta do my job now. He's like, no, not again. I don't want to go to hell. Not again. It's like, well, I mean, challenge hell, girl, man. I don't want to talk about, you know. It's
I like-
funny. He's like, I've been through hell and I've came back. Why? Hell is nothing. You don't know what hell is. And then when he gets to experience like that, he's like, stop, please stop. I killed my parents. Stop. Like, not my parents. No. Like,
Like chewing on his shoulders and shit.
Yeah.
I hated that one episode where the girl fell off the balcony, and then the guy's like, "Ah, shit," and then he just walks away. And then he doesn't get caught. He just doesn't get caught.
Oh
He doesn't
my
even run. He
God.
just walks, like, just turns around.
Like, I saw you! I saw you pushed her! No, you didn't. I saw you! I've always loved you. What do you mean?
I mean, that's so stupid. Oh my god.
I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That
Oh
was
my
so
God.
bad.
Everything is bad.
I feel like they were running out of ideas.
Yeah.
I feel like they ran out of ideas like 4 in, so they're grasping at straws at some point.
Why didn't you just tell the cops? He can't be like, well, it's just your word against her concussion. Against her being in a coma. They'll never catch me. Just tell the cops. Another good example of just tell the fucking police.
That
Tell
was half
someone.
of them. Half of
Yes.
the episodes were could have been solved by literally just going to the police.
I saw this. Like the woman who wanted her daughter-in-law to be a doll.
Oh god.
And it's like, bitch, she's starving me. Like, bitch, go to McDonald's. She won't know. She won't know. Just go. Leave.
Oh no, the
God.
stupid couple. The couple where the mom wouldn't let her leave the island. Or the
Oh,
aunt wouldn't let her
yeah.
That
leave.
was
And she's
dumb.
like, and like he goes up, he's like, "There's another way. Hey, we could just elope." I'm like, "Bitch, you went to Helga first, but before eloping, like, holy shit!" Like,
Don't understand.
like I know. I was like, "Damn, you took the you this was like this escalated really quickly. Like, y'all could have just run away." Like,
I know.
I like-
you just
I mean,
left the island.
I know, like, bitch gotta sleep like sooner or later. Like, just walk away. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like,
Why does she
oh
go
my
back?
God.
Did she forget like her toothbrush or something? Why did she go back?
I don't
Oh.
know.
The
Maybe
house.
so.
Why didn't they just
Yeah,
fucking
I don't know.
leave? Ugh. What other
don't
stupid
know.
episodes were there?
All
Oh shit. God.
literally, you could watch a little bit. Like, literally, you just need to know the person that's like upset and the person that's causing it, and then like watch a little bit and be like, oh, she hates her before or him for whatever reason, and then skip to the end, and then everything will be fine. You
This could have
literally
been a bunch of shorts.
Yeah, you don't need that huge unnecessary middle part. You really don't, because it just drags it out so much longer than it needs to be. So if
Okay.
it was shorter anime, maybe. Like if it was like a 15-minute
Yeah.
anime, it probably would have been better because then
Yeah.
just get so much more in one episode. So you feel like, oh, okay, it didn't drag out long, but when it drags out,
Yeah,
drags out.
it's like a snippet of morbid curiosity almost. Like not, and then even then not making it 24 episodes, maybe just 12 episodes. It would have been better.
I know they really didn't need the first 9 fucking episodes. All right, we understand they drag people to hell and shit. Okay, 3 episodes of that, fine, we get that. Oh my god.
The thing is, that's what the manga was. The manga, from far as what I could remember, it didn't have the man in it. It didn't have his story going on, doing his thing. You know, from what I remember, it didn't have him, which made it good because it was literally just like 20 pages of a story, and then you get some kind of fucked up shit with some kind of like message in the end, like be happy with what you got or whatever. You know, it'd be like It'd be like reading a story about a genie almost, you know? Like they never give you exactly what you want, they still fuck you over either way. That's what the manga was, but the anime, they tried making some kind of fucking twisted shit out of it, and it wasn't good. It was bad. This is bad.
That's bad.
A bad anime. The theme
Who
song,
recommended this one?
I don't know.
The theme song you said?
Yeah, the theme song. How do you feel about it?
I actually liked it. It wasn't that bad. I liked the singing and everything. I liked
Yeah,
it.
I liked it too.
It was very pretty sounding.
Yeah, I like the visuals, but it made me convinced that, you know, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Who? I want to know who recommended it. Was it you, Diggy?
I don't remember, but maybe. Does anyone else remember? If everyone else remembers their choice, then it was probably me.
I wasn't here, so I have no idea.
Yeet. I definitely did not say Hell Girl.
I said another. I'm still
And it was
disappointed.
probably me, or if it was either me or Echo, because Echo still
I-
had put in
I-
last week.
I think
No,
it was
I
Echo.
think it was Echo because I said Higurashi, right?
Maybe it was Echo. I gotta give him shit for it. He's
Yeah,
getting shit for line barrels.
roast his onions.
We can roast
Wasn't
his,
it like Gans?
his
Didn't you
tatters.
suggest Gans, and that wasn't that very good either?
Which one?
Yeah,
Got him.
Gans. He also
Yeah.
that one.
yeah.
Like-
That's why I said I'm glad that there's somebody suggested an anime that
Yeah.
everyone hates that, and it wasn't me this time. So fucking gonna roast Echo's tatties.
Okay, so I can't open the website. At the end of the stream, can you add one to Yokai no Kanata?
No.
Yep.
Thank you.
Damn.
So let's move on to characters. Was there anything about the characters? Anything about any of the characters? I know we just got like main characters.
Main characters.
Yeah.
I think.
I already
I-
said how I felt
favorites.
about main girl, Enma there. She was supposed to be Kundere, which is why I love her so much. At the end, she broke that, which made me be like, bitch, you fake. I don't even like you. That was it. That's all my feelings are for any of the characters. I really don't care about anybody else. I think the other people remind me of Jesse and James, and then the old man is like Meowth, but that's it.
Main
Oh
character.
shit! I didn't think about that.
I don't know. The little girl. I
Uh-huh.
forgot her name. I forgot how to pronounce it.
His
oh,
daughter.
It's,
Yeah, the guy's daughter.
Oh,
I
Fumiko?
liked her because like she had like some possession going on in her from Hell Girl, and
Tsugumi.
she's a boss about it. She's like, I'm gonna take this on, pretty much. Like she was scared, but she wasn't that scared. She's a boss. I liked her because she seemed like a strong character, and she didn't give in to going to hell either. Like she was actually a strong character, and Hell Girl was pressuring her like a beast, and she was like, "No, fuck you."
Mm.
It was like,
Nah, she almost
yeah.
pulled it, and then she saw her dad was like, "I'm sorry." And she was like, "Yeah, you right,
I
Dad.
pretty
You
much
right."
want what people want is like just them to like confess their sins, but they don't.
That's the thing.
They
Yeah,
don't.
no one. I was like waiting for the point where someone was like, "You right,
Actually
I did
confess
something
it,
wrong."
yeah.
But no, everyone's like, "Nah, he deserved to die for my future. He deserved to die because I did nothing wrong. I didn't.
Yeah.
Just because I stole her recipe for an ice cream doesn't mean it's my fault." Ooh. I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I'm not. Just because I broke into her house and put a dress in there because I think it will look great on her doesn't mean I should go to hell. Just because I smacked her dad across the face and put him in the hospital, what did I do? Like, really, dude? Like, come on, man. Shut up. Go to hell.
But yeah, so that would be my favorite character, that little girl, because I don't know, she made it interesting for me, honestly, because like without her, I feel like you wouldn't have gotten to the main story at all. Like fuck the dude.
She was probably way too smart.
Yeah, like she was so
She was
smart.
supposed to be 7 years old. She's like smarter than every other character in the
I
show.
know, she ain't petty as fuck, man.
She ain't petty.
Oh,
but
I
she-
hate characters like that. Oh god, I hate characters like
I
that.
liked her. She just seemed like a very like strong character, and I liked it. I liked it
Here's
a
a
lot.
4-year-old that's smarter than all of the, high school students and
Was
is
he 4?
outwitting them. Nah,
Was
I'm
she
just,
4?
I don't know.
7, I think,
It's
right?
like, she was like
I was
I
exaggerating.
mean, let's be real though. Like, there's some 7 years old that are just smarter than adults. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you alright?
but
that has
smarter than every adult in the show, though. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah, but
unlikely.
I hate that trope when it's like, hey, here's a little kid. Little kid sees everything and knows everything and is super smart, and the
Well,
adults
she
are
didn't,
just
like,
blind.
know everything. She was smart for her age, but it's not like she was like super intelligent. She just had more common sense.
No, she was human. That's what.
You know, what? I want to interject.
common sense.
In the very last scene where she was watching her mother like that whole fight between her mother and her father, and like she found out the mother was cheating. Like, is that supposed to justify the mother's death? Like, are we supposed to be like, yeah, send that bitch to hell?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what?
she die.
No, that doesn't justify the mother's death because he neglected her. That's
I know,
what
but,
happens. That's
He
what
fucked
that,
up, and then
it's
she
the
fucked up.
definition. It's the definition of an unsuccessful marriage and relationship.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, but
like,
you
it-
don't have-
but she-
There's nothing wrong.
Hellgirl was
with
like
what
showing
happened.
her like, ooh, look what your mother did. Ooh, look what your dad did. Kill them. And it's like, no, what are you doing? She's obviously like, what?
She wanted her to hate. She wanted her to hate her dad for killing.
No, because what's it
Um,
called? The thing was, it's what he said. He's like, it's not
It's
my
not my
fault that
fault,
he
or whatever.
crashed her car. And then if he actually said it again, then she would have been like, yeah, you go to hell, bitch. But he was like, no, it's my fault.
Larry,
I
any,
wish
oh,
it was
Larry,
me.
can
And
you?
it's like,
I mean, like technically, it really isn't his fault. It's not like he pushed her into that. It's not like he was driving the car. It's not like he actually did
I
it.
don't know how she crashed. I mean, she must have been blind with the tears.
Like he wasn't there for the crash. Yes,
Like,
he
I
did
mean,
tell her
I
everything,
mean, I
but
slipped
how
on some
many
gravel
people
going
tell
sick.
people But they don't crash. Like, come
Maybe
on.
I
she
know.
did it on purpose and then wanted to make it look like an accident. That way, like he'd feel bad and come back, but then she like overdid it.
Maybe. I mean, I slipped on gravel going 60 miles per hour, but I mean, like, I don't mess up that bad. I mean, you know.
My
Larry, will
wrist,
you read
no!
Marks?
Oh, it was Marks. Okay, he at 9:05. Let's start there. He says, I still feel like Gantz is still the worst for my opinion. Got him.
Oh damn.
I said got him. I like the little girl, the daughter or the journalist Sugumi. I feel sad for her at the end in the last episode when she found out the truth of how her mom died. I like the daughter. She was strong. I like how she didn't kill her dad. All the episodic case episodes were bad. Ooh, damn,
Like
that's saying
Mark.
something. She was 7. Yes, thank you, Mark. I didn't really think she was the smartest, yet she was just innocent because she's a child. I mean, that's why. Hellgirl wanted her to kill her dad because he was an answer to that one guy that killed her back in the village. True. Or was responsible for her death by not protecting her. Yes, that is the fact.
Yeah, he's an ancestor.
And there's this like study and shit. I think she's fucking 7. Kids don't understand things, and all they see is just good things, you know. And that's why it's like, oh, she's a bad person. Maybe he should die. Like, you know, they're just simple. She's just simple, which is why it was great. Every time we watched this, it was always just corrupt people.
Yeah.
These aren't animals. These are money making things. And then I'm gonna kill these dogs because they might find the body of my child. Like, what? And then I love this girl, but she doesn't love me, so I'm gonna kill her dad. Like, what? Like, just fucked up people. That's all it really was. And she was just a 7-year-old that's just a normal human being. Thank God.
Larry,
Yeah.
your favorite
That- I mean-
character or a character that stands out to you?
Standing out,
Any character you want to comment on?
I'd like the journalist because he was like, I like the journalist because he felt like the only normal being. Like, he was for real the most normal guy. He was like, I don't know what it is. Like, I have the power to stop this, and I should, so I will because it's right. So he does. He tries. He tries his best to intervene and help people. And in the end, he's human. You know, he has, you know, shit happen in his life. He's even like, I know how it feels, homie. I know. I've been through the same thing. And then, in the end, he doesn't say the exact same thing he said 7 years ago when his wife died. He says something completely different. He goes, it should have been me, it's not my fault. Character development. He's changed through his years. You know, he's the most normal human being. Like, I don't know. I don't think there was anyone that pulled through the contract, like that did not go through the contract. At least people who had a chance to not go through the contract, those people, I don't like. There was no like trying to even make it through. I was like, man, dude, these people suck. Like, I think the one bitch I hate the most, was the one with the mayor, where she pulled it on the mayor. And I was like, that's fucked, dude. It's not even his fault. It was his stupid ass son. Like, come on, dude. You just waited a little bit longer. He was gonna come.
Oh,
Neil put
yeah,
he was gonna do a full, how do you say Japanese apology? Something like that.
The Dogos.
the Gozia, whatever. He was gonna do full on
Gogozad.
double knee on the floor, open palm, head kneeling, like apology, and probably confess to everything that was truly happening to her. Like, you know, but no. But no. I was like, wow,
Silver?
that's fucked.
Which thing are we talking about right now?
Any character you want to comment on stood out to you? I was really referring to the main characters because we already talked about all the cases.
The younger Hellgirl dude guy.
What?
I forgot his name. There's I.
Oh, the
then
cute looking
there's-
boy. The
Yeah,
cute
there's
looking
I,
boy.
and then there's the woman, the old guy, and the young guy. The young guy, he seemed kind of cool.
Mm.
I mean, of what I saw of him, I probably would have enjoyed his character, except his character probably would have been the same through the whole thing. So
Enjoy. You know what was super funny?
he looked cool.
He did.
You,
And then
you
he
know
had
what was
he's the
super
one with the
funny?
eyeball on his head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you know what was super funny is when he was fucking the the one girl, and then it became the husband.
Oh,
Eugene bitch. He just walks in mail delivery. She's like,
Get a piece of that
tasty.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like let me
Um,
slip into them, whatever.
Danny's right. It's Seto Kaiba.
well, I mean, his character looked cool, and that's about all I can say about it. I did want to point out one thing about the straw poll that's going on right now.
Huh?
The Full Metal Panic
fucked
that's
up.
on there is
I didn't paste
Fumofu.
it.
Yeah. I was actually gonna comment on
Not-
that earlier, but I wasn't sure if you.
I just realized that like 5 seconds ago.
It's Fumofu, not so it's the funny. The funny
I thought
one.
it was
It's
thought
the
it was
funny one,
pronounced
not the-
Fumofu.
It doesn't matter how it's pronounced. The thing is that's the third season. It's like the funny one. It's like you're supposed to watch
The
Full Metal
spin-off.
Panic and then watch Full Metal Panic from Mofu.
It's actually the second. It goes Full Metal Panic and then Fumofu and then Second Raid. But
Oh,
Fumofu
okay.
doesn't really have anything to do with it. Just the same
Yeah,
characters.
you
but
can watch it
doesn't
without
have-
context.
Yeah, it's just here are these characters from the serious show in funny ass situations, which is
I
why I
haven't
like it.
seen that since I was like in middle school, like Fumofu and all the Full Metal.
I haven't
Panics.
even watched Fumofu yet.
It's
Oh,
I haven't
really
Fumofu
shit.
Full Metal
funny.
Panic at all.
It's really
Son
fucking
Larry
funny.
hasn't seen
I know it's like golden. It's like flag tier anime.
Sunny, a character that stood out to you, or you want to comment on anything?
Stood out. I don't know,
Like
but
any character you want to comment on.
I liked
whether
the
it's-
journalist. He tried his best to find out what was going on. I admire that. I mean, that was really the only character. Him and his daughter were like the only characters I gave half a shit about. It was. He figures out some weird stuff's going down, and he's just like, "Well, I'm gonna go find out what's going on," and then he doesn't stop. He just keeps going. He's gonna find out.
Hmm. Ah. Anything anyone wants to comment before I get to? Because I don't remember the usual questions I ask. There's one question I do want to ask regarding to this anime. So any other comments before we get to that?
Nope.
So anyone remembers the scene where the girl like slams her head on a what's it called? On like a rail, and then goes in a coma because the boyfriend pushed her off the second story.
Yeah.
And then the next scene where you see her get pushed off again, she lands on top of a fucking car instead, and it was like, wait, didn't she land on like a rail?
Yeah, that was weird.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's bizarre.
But that's not the scene. I just want to remind you of the episode. Do you guys remember the scene where he was like, "Hey, stop it!" And then he goes and grabs him by the collar, and then he punches him.
he does. It's so fast. Hey, stop! Get off of me! And it just walks away.
yeah. 2 frames and runs away. It's like, hey, stop that! Grabs him by the collar, gets punched in 2 frames and runs away.
That guy's really
I
good
was
at
like-
getting away.
I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And then he screams, ah! And then they run to him, and he's getting sucked into like a mirror world because the
Yeah.
girl pulled the string. That
Which
shit
is
was
kind
funny.
of stupid because
Two frame
fucking
jabbed.
stupid because like normally like they don't know that they went into hell, but like that guy got like sucked into whatever vision he was having. That was dumb. Like just so that guy could
Yeah.
visually see it. Like don't change it just for the characters. No.
The inconsistency, though, man. Like I thought she landed on a rail, but nah, she landed on a car. I was like, shit. Like, how does someone not file a complaint after that shit? Like,
Yeah.
this bitch pushed his girlfriend into my car. Now he has to pay my insurance. Like, what?
Maybe they just didn't give a fuck.
They didn't give a
Probably
fuck
not.
that a girl was,
So, like,
dropped
people are
off the car.
sending shit people to hell nowadays. I ain't getting involved in that. Any other comments, Sunny? Anything you want to say about this anime?
Oh, I want to forget it. I want to put it out of my mind.
What's the thing you guys hated the most about it? Just the most. Like, you guys had to pick one thing just to be like, you know what? I could have done without this.
The petty bitches.
Petty bitches.
Just the petty bitches. Like, if they weren't so fucking goddamn petty, people wouldn't be going into goddamn hell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Larry?
Pretty much it.
Well, maybe not hate. I really like the aspect of how they're like, she was like, when you die though, you'll have to serve an eternity in hell, and then they get to experience it. I'm like, yeah, maybe then they'll second guess, and like, nah, everyone would just be like, nah, fuck that shit. I right after, like, oh, he touched me. I'm gonna pull the string. I was like, man, that's the part. It just didn't feel human. Because if I experienced it for like 5 seconds, I'm like, maybe I can just go to jail for murder.
Eternity of torment. Just like, no, it's good. Fuck 'em.
I just
Go and
experienced
murder someone, you're
yeah,
still going to
it's like-
hell, so.
like I just experienced a fourth dimension eternity timeline hell,
Oh
or
god.
50 years in prison.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I just remembered?
And
the
you know, there's
you're gonna go to hell, though. So it's either
It's like-
spend eternity in prison, and then, well, spend life in prison and then go to hell, or just live your life and then go to hell.
Do you know what I just remembered? The fucking episode where a random ass guy that doesn't know Nurse Girl just kills her for no goddamn reason.
yeah, that was
Literally no
fucked.
reason. What the
And
fuck?
Hell Girl is just like, I'm
Sorry,
doing
bro.
she's like,
Sorry.
yeah, she's like,
Okay.
I'm just doing my job. I was like, that's fucked, dude. She didn't do anything wrong, and she was like, what I do? And she was like, I don't know,
Didn't do
but you're
shit.
going to hell.
You
I was
didn't
like,
do shit,
that's
you still going though.
fucked.
Okay, Silver?
I didn't watch enough of it.
What made you want to stop?
The episodic nature, I just generally dislike that in and of itself. And I started watching it. First episode I went, no, okay. Second episode I went, third episode I went, nah, not even. Nope. No thanks. Like, yeah. I was done.
Sunny?
Unless it's funny where the episodic natures are, it's like an American comedy where like the episodes don't have anything to do with each other. It's just, here you go, here's laughs. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Serious, something serious, like sending people to hell. There's gotta be a goddamn story to that. You can't just, okay, here's the same story over and over. Some petty bitch is mad about something, they do something wrong, somebody else goes, hey, they did something wrong and they hurt me, go to hell. It's the same thing.
It is.
I'm done.
So repetitive.
Okay, Sunny?
For me, it is also the episodic nature. They could have cut out like 90% of the show and still gotten everything off. That is ridiculous. That should not be happening ever. I don't know how you can take such an interesting concept and just completely throw it out the window and just be like, well, we're going to explore this like 20 times. Good luck. It was repetitive as it comes, and I mean, I've seen shows do episodic well. This is the inverse of that. It did not get close to doing this well.
Hey, let's not forget this thing got 3 seasons, yo.
I don't know how. I don't know how
Four!
this got 3
Four!
seasons.
I'm
4
actually kind of
seasons.
interested if it
And the
actually
4th
gets
season
better.
was just released
me too.
last season.
You know, 4th season, I looked it up. The 4th season is 11 episodes. 6 of them are new episodes. 5 of them are repeats of episodes from the previous 3 seasons.
Oh, good.
Why?
One of them
Goodness.
being the
Running out
baseball
of ideas.
episode from season 1.
Because they're running out of
Why?
money.
Aw.
They're trying to drag it on longer than it needs to.
They should just copy whatever Case Close is doing, because I mean they have like 500, 600 episodes already, so like
Yeah,
they
Case
must
Close
be
is
doing
good.
something right.
I think they should have just made it like, don't like maybe don't have the journalist, maybe have him be a minor character. He felt more like a main character. Just give like Hellgirl and her companions like
A little more screen
a
time.
fucking personality for one. Yes, more screen time, but give them a personality. Make them the main characters. Make them go through conflicts.
Yeah.
Make them question what they're doing and why, and the morality of it, and then have them react to each episodic thing. Each time that they're going through it, they're observing these people. They're offering them, we'll send someone to hell, but you got to go to hell too. And have it be centered around the actual character that is in the title. Because this is centered around the journalist and his daughter trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Larry?
Yes.
Get ready to just read chat. Okay, so the thing I hate the most about the series and the thing I love the most about the series are the exact same thing, and that's the animation. Because the animation's fucking hilarious. Like, we were just talking about, like, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, just the way they make these characters walk, even though it's, like, an emergency situation or something. Or just, like, the 2-frame punches. Or just ugly faces they make, and it's like,
I
what
know.
is this? And then, like,
And
they
their
spend
big-ass
all their...
eyes.
They spend all their animation on Eye over there. But, like, at the exact same time, it's like, you guys are so fucking cheap with your animation. You guys just wanted to make, like, just a fucking gimmick to get, like, just to what? Sell an anime? Like, you guys could have made this actually good if you spent money on actually trying to make it look good and then condensing it down. But they were just trying to be on primetime television because that's all it was at the time. Now people don't give a shit about television, so it doesn't matter how much episodes you put into an anime. So people actually care about the animation now, but these people didn't give a shit, and that's what kind of pisses me off. Because it's just so fucking lazy. Anyways, Larry, the chat.
Starting from, let's see, it's a good one. 922. Oh, that was not a good one. Where is this? Start talking about? Okay. 922. Mark was secretly that nurse. Danny said, "I thought it was hilarious. I'm a little disappointed you didn't get the hell comedy. Sunny stealing Silver's complaints." And then Mark goes, "The only character I cared about were the journalist and Dara. They should have just focused on them. Half of the show was unnecessary." I actually thought they were gonna delve into the side characters of Hellgirl. I was disappointed that they didn't show more backstory behind them. And then Danny said, "I remember seeing this on HBO a fuck ton. Reminded me of the Spawn when I tried to deliver on something that just wasn't quite working." Also, Diggy did mention something about like they actually did cover their backstories later in the manga. So probably in the
Oh, but
other
they did that
seasons
super early on. Like, I wasn't expecting that to come at the end of the anime. Like, just Ai's. Like, in the second book, beginning of the second book, they talk about Ai's story, you know? Or, like, beginning of the third book. It's really early. Weird how they just did it like that in this book. Alright, last question, guys. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
You have to choose something, too. I'm not gonna let nothing go by.
Oh god.
You have
No.
to send someone to hell. Who in your life would you send to hell? Who would you
Oh
sign the
my
contract for? For
God.
me, it would be that one bitch who works at Wendy's when I ordered a combo and she didn't give me my damn fries, and then I told her, hey, you didn't give me my damn fries, and then she was all like, sorry, I charged you for it. It should be in there. If you want another fries, it'll be $3. And I'm like, fuck you! Give my damn fries! And she never gave them to me. I send her to hell. Fuck her. Send her to a fryless hell. Kira?
A fryless.
Petty.
If I had to send someone to hell, I don't know. I would probably pick one of my next door neighbors because he might not hear back.
That's not okay, but I'll take.
What? Why?
That's good.
Because
Oh, what, that one's not petty is like the fucking
He-
prize?
he made my high school a living hell because he was a popular dude, and for some reason
Oh.
he hated me. So whenever he was around, everyone would be nasty to me, but if he wasn't around, everyone would treat me nicely. But it's because he was popular in high school is why everyone would treat me so badly. I don't even know
Damn,
why,
well,
because I remember in fucking middle school, I had to sit next to him on the bus, and he threw up, and I took care of him. I was a very nice
Aw.
person. And then in high school, he was an asshole. Me and
Oh,
him
what a
used to be like
fuckboy.
best friends. Yeah, he's total fuckboy. I hate him, so I'd bring him to hell. Because he made my high school experience a living nightmare. So I'd bring him to hell if I could. But
Good, good.
I don't want to go to hell for it, so I'd just get over it. But
Good,
if I have to
good.
do it-
Good, good. Larry?
I totally forgot. What was it I said in the car
I
again?
don't remember.
Larry got the plan.
I was like, fuck this.
You want to think
bitch,
about it
dude.
some more?
I said
The
it in
Ocean
car.
Man.
Ocean man.
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Take me by the wait. Take me to the land. No,